Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Hour427. Today, what I actually want to talk about is the main event for SummerSlam and what's allegedly supposed to be the main event for SummerSlam. And it's actually going to be Cody Rhodes versus Sokia. Now, when I think about SummerSlam, I don't really think that's really a big enough match for the main event of SummerSlam. If you talk about the second biggest pay-per-view, but then if you really think about it, that is like the match that they could do. Now, I was thinking Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes, but maybe they want to save that. But then how long do you save that if Cody is really fighting The Rock at WrestleMania? Unless they just do it this fall and they just do it at the random pay-per-views, you wait till Survivor Series. But then I feel like SummerSlam can really use a match like that. But then I guess you can build more story up if you actually wait on it. So, I mean, I guess the big pay-per-view really doesn't matter. But then I just feel like that's the way it should be. You know, Cody has fought Solo. Actually, didn't he just fight Solo on an episode of SmackDown, I want to say? But he fought him a couple of times at this point. I think he's beat him every single time, which I think if they fight at SummerSlam, I think Cody is winning because I think Roman will probably, well, I'll get into that later. But yeah, this is supposed to be the match that they're actually doing. And actually, my predictions was actually for the Team Cody to win. But since this match is happening, I think the Bloodline will probably win at Money in the Bank. It really all depends on if Roman's come back at Money in the Bank. I think he's going to cost the Bloodline something. But I think it'll make more sense for Roman to return at SummerSlam. But then the problem with that is what I was thinking was Roman's going to actually wrestle at SummerSlam. At this point, I don't think he's going to actually, especially if they're doing Cody versus Solo, he's not wrestling at SummerSlam. Because then it wouldn't make any sense at all. The only thing that makes sense for him to do is to wrestle Solo. And if Cody's doing that, now Solo is not winning the championship. Now, the only reason I said that it makes sense is because they've been building up Solo. Even though people don't like Solo that much, they don't really care for him. I don't really care for him at all. I think there's way better people in the Bloodline. But they have been building up as a tribal chief, as the top guy in the Bloodline, basically the top heel on SmackDown. So it only makes sense the top heel versus the top babyface. Even though it doesn't seem that big, especially if they're going to do Damian Priest and Gunther, I feel like they at this point they'll have to do Seth and Gunther if this match is going on. But then you still got Punk and McIntyre. I mean, I don't know, that Damian versus Gunther, Cody versus Solo, Punk and McIntyre can happen on any show, but those other two matches, I just don't feel like they're worthy of a pay-per-view like that. I mean, that's B pay-per-view. To be honest, I don't even want to see that at like a Payback or something like that, to be completely honest. But with Solo Sokia being built up, I think Roman's definitely showing. I think Roman is the one that costs, but not really costs. I think that what'll probably happen is Solo try to get interference, try to win the championship, and then that's when Roman comes and actually cost them, but then Solo's already cheating, and that's what Cody actually retains. Whether Cody and Roman team up or something like that, I don't think that'll happen. I think during the fall they'll probably separate. Cody will do the thing with what is his name, Randy Orton during the fall, and then I think Roman actually separates with the Bloodline storyline. That's what I think happened. I did have something else kind of, because I just didn't think that they would do Cody and Randy at like just during the fall at like, what's the next pay-per-view, Bash in Berlin or Bad Blood. I just thought that was a big enough match to happen at a WrestleMania, at a SummerSlam. But at this point, it doesn't really look like it. They haven't really planted any seeds. I know he looked at the championship, but I mean, Money in the Bank will tell everything. If he just flat out turns on Cody, then that match. But then what he could do is he could turn on Cody and Kevin Owens, wrestle Kevin Owens at SummerSlam, beat Kevin Owens, and then go on to wrestle Cody. So even if he turns on Cody at Money in the Bank, they still don't have to fight at SummerSlam because he still has Solo. So it'll just be very, very interesting to see what they do with this. Do I think this is big? No, I do not think this is a big time match, just to be completely honest. It'll be a good match. I mean, they've had good, every match that I've seen from them has been good, but I just can't say that I'm excited about a Sokia and a Cody Rhodes match happening at SummerSlam. I just really, the second biggest pay-per-view, nah. Like, even in SummerSlam's past, before they really started putting SummerSlam on that level, put them in stadiums and stuff like that, this match still wouldn't cut it to me. Just to be personally, and this is just a rumor, I always thought they were going to do the Randy match, especially, well, a lot of people thought they would do the Rock match, which I didn't think that was going to happen. But The Randy match seemed like it was happening more and more. Okay, you got this huge match for Cody, Randy. But then if you think about it, which they still could extend a pay-per-view, if he fights Solo here, that would be a new opponent for him. And then he got all fall to wrestle Randy, because that Randy feud is not just one match. It's probably about 3 matches, to be honest. One match can end in like DQ. He can roll up Randy. You could do 3 matches with Randy and Cody. That's a long, drawn out feud right there. That's his, to be honest, that's his big, well, The Rock is. But as far as outside of The Rock, that's the feud that everybody wants to see. That's the reason I just thought that you built that up to, like, I thought next year's Mania, it'll be Randy and Cody, and then Roman and The Rock will wrestle for non-title. But then it's just like, I don't even know, because if Cody's facing The Rock, then that's a whole nother thing. If Cody, because I never really thought that Cody would face The Rock. I just always thought they were leading to Roman and Rock, but maybe that's for 42 or something like that. I really don't know what they're doing, but there's a lot of heavy rumors that Cody Rhodes is going to face The Rock. Now, with that, it makes a lot of sense to do the Randy match earlier. That actually makes the most sense to do the Randy match earlier, because then you want to wait after WrestleMania. Then how long will you wait to do the Randy match when this is something that people want to see? You're going to wait all the way till next SummerSlam. You don't know what's happening then. So we just have to see about what's actually going on with that. But yeah, Cody Rhodes for Sokia. This was definitely main event, because I definitely see Roman Reigns actually turn. I can see Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso actually returning on the show, because they already had that pretty much alliance against the new bloodline. Whether Jey Uso gets involved, a lot of people think Sami Zayn get involved, but I definitely think that Roman Reigns will return at SummerSlam and actually call Sokia the championship and help Cody Rhodes retain the championship. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.